Hello there! My name is Mia. Welcome to my YouTube channel. And today, cook with me as I make spaghetti carbonara for my boyfriend and I for our Valentine's Day weekend. Alright, so I have my apron on, I have my ingredients laid out, I have my recipe in front of me and I read it. So time to start cooking. It is about a 40-minute recipe in total. My boyfriend's gonna be here in the next hour or so. I kind of know how to cook. I'm not the best cook in the world, but I know about this much. So we're gonna see how this turns out. So come on. I do have to prep some things before I get started. I gotta chop an onion, I gotta boil some water, so let's start with some prep. So the recipe that I'm using today is from All Recipes. It's only about 5 steps. I got all my ingredients out and ready, and I'm putting the water on to boil. While that boils, because it's probably gonna take quite a minute, I'm gonna prep some of my ingredients. So I need to chop up this onion, and I need to lightly beat some eggs. 4 large eggs. Lightly beaten. And while I do this, let me talk to you guys. So a little backstory. I have been with my boyfriend, his name is Drew, for about a year, almost a year and a half now. We met on Hinge. I never thought that I would be someone who met their significant other on a dating app, but I was very pleasantly surprised when I met him. Right now, we're currently doing long distance. We both I was in Houston for college, so that's how we met because he's originally from Houston. After college, I moved back home. So now we're doing long distance from Austin to Houston, which isn't super bad at all. All right, now I got those 4 eggs lightly beaten, so I'm going to set them aside for now. Now we are moving on, and we need 1 chopped onion for this recipe. I'm scared. So let's see how this goes. So if you're wondering about my cooking skills, I would say that I'm a beginner. My mom is a great cook. She's an amazing cook. She's cooked for me my entire life growing up, and she's just like the best. And she learned so much from watching her mom. But if you're wondering why would you attempt to cook? Why not just go out? Well, this weekend, my boyfriend and I are celebrating Valentine's Day. Since we don't live that close, we're celebrating this weekend, and I think there's something really romantic and sweet about cooking for somebody. I've cooked for him before. It's something that I enjoy. I'm crying. I'm just so winging it right now. I have no idea what's happening. It doesn't say finely chopped, it just says chopped. And this is chopped. Oh my God, my eyes. And you know what's occurring to me too, like right now, is I'm pretty sure we have like a fucking onion chopper. I'm pretty sure we have some sort of chopper of some sorts. So I feel like I'm gonna look back on this, or my mom's gonna watch this, and then she's gonna be like, you don't even need to like do all that. I hope nobody who actually knows how to cook watches this. If you don't know how to cook and you're like too scared to get out there and try, this can be your sign that it's really not that big a deal. It's all good. It's okay to mess up. There's no shame in that. At least you're trying. At least you're cooking. Sorry for making a mess. All right, let's get the rest of this onion chopped. I have 1/2 left. Please pray for me. Now we're cooking with gas, all right? I got spaghetti on. I got the pastaing, and I am dicing up the bacon to go in the dish. This is stressful. I feel like that boy on MasterChef Junior. You know, the one who's open. You know that kid? That's how I feel. A little bit more, I guess, about me and my boyfriend while I dice the bacon, which I'm kind of freestyling it on the bacon. I'm kind of doing all kinds of shape. Ah! Oh God. Guys, that was embarrassing. I'm so sorry about that. Do I need to not keep the lid on it? I turned the heat down to medium. Okay, I guess I gotta be a little bit more aware. I gotta be more aware. Okay, more aware, guys. Everyone shut up. Now, a little bit more about me and my boyfriend, if you're curious. It was the beginning of fall semester. This is number 5. And I had just come back to campus after doing online school because of COVID for the past little while. So I was just looking to get out there. I just wanted to meet some people and go on some dates because I hadn't really been able to do that because of, you know, the whole global pandemic. I felt like almost every guy I talked to didn't know how to hold a conversation. And by that I mean they didn't know how to ask me questions. So half of the conversations I was having with men were just me asking them questions and them just responding. So I had really low bar, but I was still on it because, you know, everyone is, and I don't know, I guess it's the hopeless romantic in me being like, oh yeah, maybe something will work out. So I matched with him and I saw on his profile that we liked all the same things, liked a lot of the same movies and shows and Harry Potter and Star Wars, and that made me happy. And so we started chatting and he responded a couple times and I was like, all right, now he's gonna ghost me. And he kept responding and I was like, wow, I can't believe this dude is like continually talking to me. This is crazy. The bar is so low. Talked and then finally he was like, can I have your number? And then he asked me out on a date. I said yes, obviously. And he even confirmed that we were on to the date. Our first date, we went to go get ramen. I remember I sent a picture of him to all my friends and was like, hey, this is Drew. In case I go missing, here's what he looks like, you know, just girly things. And all of them responded and were like, he's cute. Like, he's really cute, which was a good sign to me because my friends and I all kind of have different taste in men. So for all of them to be like, yeah, he's attractive, like he's really cute, I was stoked on that. Bacon is diced. Let's clean up. Very important. I don't know much about cooking, kids, but I do know one important tip is always clean while you're going. So wash my hands, wipe down the counter and everything. And now we are just waiting on this to be done cooking. It's only got a few more minutes on it. And then we're gonna drain it and toss it in some olive oil and set it aside. Mamma mia. That's me. For the next part of this recipe, we're gonna be much more at the stove. I just drained the pasta, so I'm gonna come transfer it over here. I'm gonna put it back in the pot. I'm gonna mix it with 1 tablespoon of olive oil as the recipe says. God, I'm literally only on step 1 still. So I'm tossing it in the olive oil and we're going to set this aside just for the time being. I'm gonna do it on like medium this time. So next we are going to cook this bacon up in this skillet until it looks nice and brown. I'm also about to get started on the bread, which is only going to take about 10 minutes, but I want that to be ready and warm by the time we're sitting down to eat. All right, the bacon is not done yet, still has a little bit, and I just wanted to say that I just checked my boyfriend's location. He's about 10 minutes away. This is most definitely not about to be done in 10 minutes. So he is 106% gonna have to wait on this food for him. But I'm losing it over here. I feel like the rest of this video is like no more chit chat, all right? Everyone get it together. We are game mode. I'm still only on step 2. All right, I cooked the bacon. Bacon is done, and now we are adding, I added a tablespoon of olive oil, and a little bit of bacon fat is still in there. I added the chopped onion over medium heat, and I'm gonna cook until the onion is translucent. Also, good news, my boyfriend is stuck in traffic. So luckily I am on step 3 right now, which is, you know, closer to 5 than I was earlier. I've let the onions cook for about 7 minutes. I don't know if they're translucent, but honestly, I'm just gonna keep going because they're gonna keep cooking, so it should be fine. And I know a lot of recipes are always like, just eye it. I have too much anxiety for that. We got our garlic in and our onion, and we're about to add the wine. So my boyfriend's still not here, so I'm making decent time. About to add the wine. I don't know if this is dry wine, and it's not really cooking wine either, but it's white wine that we have in the house, and I'm gonna drink some later. So let's add our wine. But we're almost on the last few steps. We really are. Okay, so we're about to move everything back to the pot from here. So I'm about to get that ready. I'm gonna transfer some stuff while this continues cooking. All right, my boyfriend's here, so I failed at trying to get that ready before he came here. But everything's tossed together, and now I'm adding the eggs. I'm just gonna toss them constantly. And the bread is ready, and I'm keeping it warm. Lots happening right now. Half a cup of Parmesan, almost forgot.
Parmesan.
We're almost there, y'all. Hold on.
Let me go get my stuff.
Remember that bacon and Parmesan are very salty, seasoned with salt and pepper. I just got regular old salt and pepper right now. I'm kind of just gonna do like a, and we can always add more. Final product reveal, babe. Look at it.
It looks delicious.
You excited? You have nothing to say?
I'm so excited.
All right, you're almost done. What do you think, Suki?
It's amazing. It's so good.
I think for a first attempt, it was decent. Mine needed to be a little bit warmer. I think I should have had the stove on low whenever I was like finishing tossing everything up. And I kind of wish that I chopped the onions a little bit more finely because they're still kind of big chunks, but H-E-B garlic bread is good. Or fed. It's not poisonous, so I spoke too soon. So cheers. Cheers to that. Boom.